forgotten who I was, and perhaps it is actually true. And perhaps with you I never knew it. Perhaps I only realized it when I stopped fighting this gentleness in me. But I know that I am not you. Not anymore. And just as I am not afraid of the solitude, the silence, the questions that will come after all of this, that perhaps are encapsulated in the word future, I'm not afraid of this realization. I will have to weep. All that I cannot process, I must push out of me, and there will be no one to hold my brow. I am aware of that as well. But what does it matter? I look at your face. You are beautiful. You are as beautiful as ever, and I find myself smiling. I look at your face and think that I am grateful to you for this gentle closeness and this terrible alienation, that even though this closeness is a feeling I can never share with anyone again, I let it go. I look at you. 1. It all really started with the end. That morning, Tulia called and told me he was here. She woke me. Mark had taken Theo to school, and I had stayed in bed, feeling bad because I hadn't got up, hadn't made breakfast, hadn't played a part in my family's morning. Overcoming my guilty conscience proved easier than I feared, though, and my lie-in was worth every missed second of the gray Hamburg morning. The door barely seemed to have closed behind them when the phone started ringing. When it didn't stop, I forced myself out of bed and, cursing the squandering of those precious minutes of sleep, crawled over to my mobile, which was on top of the chest of drawers. Apparently, it was a law of nature for it always to be left in the most inconvenient places. Wake up. I know you're there. He's back. Tulia, my God, do you know what you're doing to me right now? I've just managed to get a bit of sleep for the first time in 100 years, and now you come along and wake me up. Please, can't you call later? No, I can't. Didn't you hear me? He's back. I can't believe it. He walked in just like that, our young Adonis. You can't imagine how well he looks. 7 a.m, he calls me, says he's here. He wants to stay here for a while. He wants... Tulia. Who? Who are you talking about? Who do you mean, for heaven's sake? Ivo. Ivo. Our Ivo. I almost dropped the phone. Maybe I did actually drop it, and I don't remember. I was so shaken that I staggered backwards and sat down on the edge of the bed. Or rather, I fell. I couldn't consciously recall a single day when I hadn't thought of him, hadn't wondered what he might be doing, where he was, how he was. Over the last 8 years, though, these thoughts had become routine, quiet, calm, self-evident, so much so that I was quite convinced they had nothing to do with reality. I had my Ivo, who lived inside my head and whom I worried about, but the actual, real Ivo, of flesh and blood, this Ivo, I hadn't seen for 8 years. He had vanished from my life and followed his own path, which was so removed from mine that every step he took distanced him still further from me. What's he doing here? Was the best I could manage. How should I know? He's only been at my place an hour. He's just gone out to buy cigarettes. So I had to call you. But he must have said something. Surely. Who cares? He's back. That's the main thing. He's said he wants to stay here for a while, and I'm not going to try and talk him out of it. Did he ask after me? I was smothering him with kisses for the first hour. He could hardly speak, poor boy. I think I practically strangled him. I could hear an excitement in Tulia's voice that I had almost forgotten, which always gripped her whenever he was talked about, a mixture of maternal pride and a